What are the chances of implantation occurring 7 days after a missed period?
Hello and welcome to today's discussion on an intriguing topic in reproductive biology, implantation. The question we'll be addressing is, what are the chances of implantation occurring 7 days after a missed period? By the end of this video, you should have a clearer understanding of the menstrual cycle and the possible timeline for implantation.
What is implantation?
Implantation is a critical stage in early pregnancy when the fertilized egg, or blastocyst, attaches to the wall of the uterus. This typically occurs about 8 to 10 days after ovulation. But before we can understand when implantation might occur relative to a missed period, we need to briefly discuss the menstrual cycle.
Understanding the menstrual cycle.
The menstrual cycle is roughly 28 days, though it can vary between individuals. It can be divided into two main parts. 1. The follicular phase. This phase starts on the first day of the menstrual period and ends with ovulation. The length of this phase can vary, but it usually lasts about 14 days. 2. The luteal phase. This phase begins after ovulation and lasts until the start of the next menstrual period, about 14 days. If fertilization and implantation don't occur, the lining of the uterus is shed during menstruation, which marks the beginning of a new cycle.
When can implantation occur?
Ovulation usually occurs in the middle of the menstrual cycle, about 14 days before the next period is due. After ovulation, the egg is fertilizable for about 12 to 24 hours. If sperm is present and fertilizes the egg, the resulting blastocyst travels down the fallopian tube and implants in the uterus. This typically happens 8 to 10 days after ovulation. So, if we're talking about 7 days after a missed period, that means we're approximately 21 days after ovulation, given a standard 28-day cycle. By this point, if a woman is pregnant, implantation would have already occurred. To conclude, the chances of implantation occurring 7 days after a missed period are extremely low to non-existent, given the typical timeline of the menstrual cycle and the process of implantation. If you've missed a period and are experiencing signs of pregnancy, it would be wise to consult a healthcare provider. Always remember that understanding your body and the natural processes it undergoes is essential for maintaining good reproductive health. Thanks for watching, and I hope this information was helpful.